Hello everybody and welcome to RCW Implosion, episode 8 here, and we are back after a couple of weeks off. We are back to you. Thank you for joining us, folks. I don't know why I couldn't think of my words there. I am, as always, your DM slash booker of RCW Wrestling, Revolutionary Championship Wrestling. We've got Bradley, aka The Bruiser.
What's up, what's up?
We've got Kim, aka Jack, or Gentleman Jack.
Hi.
We've got Onyx Adams down there, aka OJ. I just reversed that. Well, I said the character name first, but you know what I mean. We've got Rob, aka known as Travis Knox.
I look like smoke because I've been through fire.
We've got Ross, also known as the Freak.
Hello, hello.
And down the bottom, we've got Tootin Carmoon, apparently. We've got Tom, otherwise known as Lord Oliver Sterling.
The most unexpected babyface this side of Big Daddy.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you do look like a Egyptian pharaoh with them crossed over. Like yeah.
Just you wait. I've got 3 or 4 props over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Right. So, we'll go ahead and get started. Last week was an eventful one. Obviously, Travis was not around because of what happened the week before. So, the show went off pretty well last time. In fact, it went off well enough that we calmed down some of the sponsors and were able to get another sponsorship deal, thankfully. So, we have found a new home, which is a better arena than what we have been in for the last couple of episodes. It is not quite up to the old place, but this one at least has gender-separate locker rooms. It has hot water in the showers. It's somewhat clean. It is more or less good. However, the trade-off is it is a high school. So we found a decent rate because I wanted to get us out of that grungy place. But we are at a local Los Angeles high school to film our TV this week. So the good news is we've got all those things. The reason we've got all those things is because it's a school.
Take what we can get, right?
So they have janitors and locker rooms and everything else that you would have at a school. And the show is taking place, obviously, in the gymnasium. A lot of the crowd or a lot of the students and some of their families and things like that this week.
Oh, bloody
God!
Oh, no.
Oh, God!
Bloody great. The internet age. They all think I'm a fucking murderer.
So, obviously, as you arrive, there is, on the whiteboards, there is a big note that says, "There will be minors present. Please tone down the language and the violence. Otherwise, we may not be invited back again."
Okay.
Jack immediately goes,
Does that mean I can't use any
Yeah, go ahead.
So that means I can't oil myself up to come out. I can't be all big oiled up.
Yeah, you can absolutely go. Oh, yeah, you can be all done.
You absolutely need to oil yourself up. You've got an audience full of teenage girls.
Yeah,
you've got an audience full of teenage girls.
No
you need to get them pecs out, brother.
Those
That's mainly towards me, Jack, and Freight because we like to go crazy ECW or CCW style sometimes.
CC dubs.
Yeah. So that is the note that's on the board, along with sort of a preliminary match card. So Bruiser and Jack, tonight you have got a title ceremony where you will be have the belts be awarded to you. And Freak, you are going to be taking on the returning Travis Knox.
Cool. Not what I expected.
No, me neither.
And
Neither did I.
Lord Sterling, you are going to be facing the newcomer, Onyx Adams.
Ooh.
Oh, running it back
versus,
then.
Mm-hmm.
Face versus face.
From what happened last week. Well, he's not quite a face yet. We're getting there. So,
He's a tweener.
Yeah. I'm not booking this like GM mode where it's just, they immediately go into the feud match. Yeah. So, that said, you guys are all backstage. What does anybody want to do?
I immediately go up to Freak as soon as I see that we're working together.
Hey, welcome back, man.
I've got thanks, man. I still got bandages all over the burns and stuff. It looks worse than it feels. So really feel free to just light me up on that. I had a question. I'm a big fan from back in the day before I started. There was this pile driver on exposed concrete that you used to do. Can we do that?
I think that might be within the limits of what they're wanting to allow here. It would not be blood and guts. It could be nice drama. So I think we could get away with that.
Because I like the idea of you saying that it's not Sterling's fault. That it was. I really like that line. It was just some moron who got himself on fire. So I really like the idea of me just getting destroyed.
Okay. not the conversation I was expecting to have.
Mhm.
I definitely like the visuals of the bandages you're wearing. You're sure they're not, what do you call it, structural support? I mean, if I were to be a little psycho and claw at them, that's not going to do you any undue harm.
Oh no, I'm almost healed. It's more like a new tattoo type thing.
So yeah, just for context, Travis has mostly healed. His burns have mostly healed up. However, he does have scars on his body from the burns, and his eyebrow has still not grown back. And most of his right side of his hair has started to come back in, but he basically looks like he's got a half mohawk going on. He's made it work.
Damn.
He's got kind of a fashion thing going on where the one half of the head has kind of been combed over, so it's stylish.
Yeah, I've been there in real life.
Check
You
lore
never
and
quite get
characters,
rid
you'll
of
see
the
what I look
hair.
like.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Roscoe?
Let Rob go. I talked over him accidentally. What did you say, Rob?
I was just saying, if you guys check the lore and characters tab, I just put up what he looks like without the shirt on.
Okay.
I am saving that for the edit.
Nice.
Jack 100% 10 out of 10 still.
Ross, what were you saying? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I've been similar in real life as far as burns. You never quite get rid of that burnt hair smell.
And your skin's kind of got that white, sort of smooth texture in some of the bits that never really goes away after burns.
Yeah, that's the image you'll never be able to get rid of.
So, as you guys are all talking, eventually I will come into the locker room. Jack, Bruiser, want to have a conversation real quick?
Yes, sir.
Just take you over to the side. So, obviously tonight we'll do a title ceremony, kind of giving you a week off of actually competing. Now, I'm trying to decide where to go next. Obviously, the obvious thing is Freak and Sterling, but obviously Freak and Sterling have spun off into a feud now, with him turning on him. So, I kind of wanted to... Onyx, I'm going to do... start getting him over as sort of the new single star, with you guys as the tag stars at the minute. So, in terms of who you can work with, feud-wise, I'm starting to think you guys came to me a long time ago with an idea of potentially building towards a breakup. Is that something that is in the near future or the far future in your mind?
Without really giving an answer, Bruiser just says, you'll have to talk to her. He's pointing over at Nova.
Oh fuck, we're starting that now. Oh fuck.
Because it was her idea.
Fuck. No one's applying her makeup right now, not even paying attention to this conversation. I'll be honest.
Your tag
So
feuds have
did you-
left the company. They've gone down and become champions in Mexico. You know, so like we can start another tag feud,
So,
or we can start telling the story of you two.
well, could I actually throw in something?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a chance, because we know 911 are champions of Mexico, was there any chance we could be sent to Mexico to challenge them for their titles?
Not at the minute.
Is that a no?
Not these days. Fuck them. Those guys walked out on me. I don't want anything to do with them.
Okay. But you know what? If we're gonna, so basically, we were gonna start to hint towards that we were gonna break up because of a certain individual, but we would end up getting back together after kicking the shit out of each other.
Okay.
So basically, someone in this locker room, I'm thinking maybe Freak or someone else in the heeless nature, would end up revealing a
Just
secret
fucking say
relationship
it, Bradley. Just fucking
because
say it at this point.
because you know what? Let me just fucking say it. Me and Nova had been seeing each other for over a year,
Okay. Right.
and basically, Jack already knows.
Okay.
Jack knows.
But in character,
But-
he doesn't know.
In character, he doesn't know.
Gentleman Jack.
So,
Oh, I got it in the voice. Gentleman Jack doesn't know, but I, Toby, do know because we've already had
Exactly.
a fight about it.
Okay.
so basically, we're thinking classic Matt Hardy versus Edge feud, where we're still tag champions, but we suddenly fight with each other because Jack gets mad when he finds out about it, and basically we end up kicking the shit out of each other at one point. Then we end up just hugging it out.
Okay. Well, Freak is obviously going to be probably tied up with the Sterling thing. I could have the crossover there. Okay.
I mean, me and Freak still have unfinished business after what happened.
Then the feud would spin off into you guys. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. You guys are going to be the last segment with this title thing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking Freak goes over on Travis. Then he appears in your guys' segment and says, "I've got some news for you, Jack." And then he reveals it. And then we go off the air with you guys arguing. Sound right?
Bruiser looks over at Nova and says, "You okay with that?" Because you know you're gonna all that makeup you just
to do the story now.
All that makeup you just put on, you're gonna have to be crying all that shit off.
She just slowly turns and looks at him. And goes, you should have told me that, and I would have done a simpler look if we're exposing it this early now.
I didn't know we were going to be exposing it this early. All of our freaking tag feuds have suddenly left.
Nova's gonna, because she's the one who also suggested Freak. She's gonna flag him over to her.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get Freak in here. Hey, Freak, get your ass in here.
Yeah, what's up?
Nova's gonna put out her hand. Hand me your phone.
Okay.
So basically, here's what's going to happen. See, me and Nova have been in a relationship for about a year. Jack in real life knows. But in character, he doesn't. What we're going to have you do is during our championship celebration, we're going to want you to come out and reveal the relationship. And that's where it's going to start to get me and him not seeing eye to eye, if that makes sense.
Are you thinking this tonight, or are we talking the future?
Tonight.
Okay, cool.
Nova hands back the phone. I just sent you a video of me and him having a tender moment in a hot tub that you can expose.
Hang on. Is
no
this something? Okay, is there something that we can show in the high school without getting thrown?
Yes, it's just her kissing him in a hot tub.
Okay, all right.
That's all it is. And I will say,
this is pretty much.
She's posted it on her Insta.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
She's got a bra in the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Just checking.
She's clothed.
She's
clothed.
not gonna be titty out on Insta. No, she paid money for her tits.
Okay.
You have to be Bradley to see those.
Oh, okay.
Just for the sake of a joke, Freak pulls out his wallet and tries to jokingly hand over money, but
She
totally
smacks
a joke.
his
Watch
head
it, watch
instantly.
and then Bruiser does this. Hands off. He's only mine.
Right, I will let you guys talk about yourselves. I'm going to go and have a chat to some of the others.
AKA the three of us in our private chat.
Yes.
Good.
So, Onyx, I'm going to have you work with Sterling tonight. Oh, is he there?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. You froze for a second. I thought you did lost connection. So I'm gonna have you, okay, so I'm gonna have you work with Sterling tonight, and obviously he's going towards the face direction, but we're not quite there. The story, I think, Sterling, if you want to get over here. Story, I think, Oliver, is that you are disheartened by what happened last week. You go out there in like jeans and a t-shirt. You don't give a shit, right? And you basically just stand there and let Onyx destroy you, and then he pins you. Okay.
But I've dug all my old gear out.
Yeah, you have, but that's for a triumphant return. That isn't this week. This week is the, last week Freak said to you, bigged you up to go for that tag match, and made you feel like you were worse something again. And then the only person who did that, it turns out he was doing it so he could backstab you and old yell you. So you would be in a dark place right now. And I feel like you go out there literally almost like you look like you're barely trying, like you don't even try for any offense. And Onyx just destroys you. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Get the kid over. Let's get the kid over. I've seen what's in the audience. He's gonna be more popular than free money.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Onyx, anything you wanna? What was your finisher again? It was the arm breaker, right? The Fujiwara arm bar.
Yeah, that Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah. Okay. So, in my mind, you're going to be hitting Sterling, and you're going to be like, "What are you doing?" Like, you don't want him to just be dead weight. Like, fight back. What are you doing? And then
that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I'm like, hey man, come on.
And then almost Oliver, I think like you get on your front and like almost offer your arm to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get over with. I'm just working out my contract for pay at this point.
Okay.
So yeah, there goes. Just that on yourselves. Travis.
Yes.
So
Good to be back.
yeah, I'm glad you're well, and thank you for not pressing charges. So obviously, you heard what I said to Freak. I think it makes sense for him to go over, considering his feud at the minute. But the story, I think, with you is that you are obviously you've been through this horrific ordeal where you've been changed, and I feel like I think you almost like doubt yourself out there. And if we can get away with it, I'll have to talk to the people out there. I feel like the Freak should have a lighter, and like he ignites the lighter, and you just have like PTSD.
Okay. All right.
Like nothing happens. He just lights a lighter up, just normal smoking lighter, and you just like freak the hell out, and that's how and then he just destroys you.
I mean, I know he's able to do it. What if he like shoots a fireball at me? It's just flash paper.
Yeah.
I'm not too afraid of it.
Okay, I think I could do flash paper. Yeah, I think I've got some of that. Okay, all right. Freak, you could do flash paper?
Yeah, no problem there.
It's been done
I
by.
mean, he did it on me for.
Counter
He did it on me with the
Well, yeah,
defibrillator.
but I didn't actually communicate that. That was a rib.
Yeah. Okay. Have you got some on
As,
you?
oh yeah, I always keep some. But counter offer, something I was thinking of playing the character that pushes the boundaries. I was considering coming out with a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat and then
No.
whispering to the ref to absolutely take it away from me.
Okay. The referee takes it off you.
But maybe, I reveal it as part of my talk and go to light it on fire, and it doesn't even have to have coat with anything. We don't want it to actually light up. We just want the crowd to think I'm about to, and then the referee stops me.
And then the referee takes that, and then you
absolutely,
and then you hit knocks with the fire, the flash paper.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, because even if it doesn't make contact with me, I can, as soon as the flash happens, I can freak out.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah. We'll have you guys open then, because I know Travis has a flight to catch.
At this point, Sterling comes over because he's been listening to, because he listens to everyone's conversations. He's a nosy bastard. That's what he does. You know what would be a good image? I don't know what this fucking voice is. It's somewhere in Ireland at the moment. Freak, wear a bunch of Ma stuff. Since I'm not using it. My hat, my stick.
This is something I was going to propose, and I can't believe I'm saying this because I never thought I'd be in a world where somehow Freak managed to turn you babyface, Oliver. But we are really low on heels right now. We have way too many baby faces.
Me about to become a heel.
So I don't know how we're going to pull this off, but I think we could do it. I have confidence. Travis, I almost kind of feel like you could become like Phantom of the Opera. Like, you hate Sterling for scarring you and taking away your your hair and you're burned forever, and you go absolutely psychotic on, like, almost like, I think we should film something after your after your match, but before Sterling comes out for his match, where you absolutely just lay into him, and we can almost build up to maybe like you know, maybe wearing some sort of mask or something, but you go like full on like psychotic over, and then you become kind of the heel because you've gone, like, this is your origin story of you as like almost a monster.
Oh my god, what if I completely snap and I start wearing Apollo 4's mask to the ring?
Yeah.
Not 5, not the one I started with, 4.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. But like you could have it, but you have like your eyes painted with the black, and like half the mask is sort of welting off or something like that on the half where you get burned.
Cut the mask in half. Cover the side that got burned, and where the other side is. Open,
if you can figure out how to keep that, to have that to stay on your face, like
bit of strapping.
Strapping? How do you strap it to one side of his face? It'd have to be, especially in a wrestling
Nova
match.
slides up and it's like holds up makeup's like, oh, I can help with that.
Ask the drag queen. She knows how to make shit hang that isn't there.
Yeah, but how will it stay on during a wrestling match?
Enough spirit gum can do it, and yes, there's tape to ensure that, because I myself have seen tape barely on a queen. Somehow stay on.
Okay. All right.
We could modify it to kind of a mankind type mask.
Yeah, like full on, like Phantom of the Opera kind of like you've got the half mask where you were burnt, and you're like covering up that part of half of your face, kind of thing. But we'll do that next time. This time is telling that story. You show that you've got PTSD to the fire with Freak. You go backstage, you have the interaction with Sterling, that drives you nuts, you absolutely go crazy on him, can do something physical, whatever. Then Sterling is shell shocked from that interaction. He goes out there with Onyx, and then that leads to what happens with him.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll put some sort of, I forgot to say, spoiler warning for the actual show. We're going to put this backstage.
Yeah, spoiler. So essentially tonight we're seeing two faces turn heel. Fantastic.
We need heels. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I say Jack had a heel turn coming. This is his heel turn.
Cool. Okay, let's do it. What were you going to say, Tom?
I was saying if I weren't going face, if I weren't somehow turning face, I'm the obvious heel against the pretty boy. That's for sure.
Which pretty boy?
Maybe we'll bring that up in the future, but for now we're pretty sure we're committed to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, that said, everybody have a good show and no F-bombs.
Fuck.
Okay.
Sorry.
The entire locker room is just swearing to get all out of their system.
Go ahead. What were you going to say, Onyx?
Like you said, you want me to beat the crap out of Sterling. He doesn't want to do anything. He's got to do something to like maybe make Onyx snap. Like, come on, maybe like slap him in the face and think something like that, to where he'll just go ahead and just like demolish him and stuff like that. So
okay, yeah, sounds good. Alrighty. So with that said, later on in the night, Ray Arden is in the ring at let's call it Angel Grove High. Because I instead of making up one. So
why not? Let's be.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RCW Implosion live here from Angel Grove High. This opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall
from Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is The Freak.
The Freak comes out of the curtain carrying what looks like a Santa bag and walks to the ring.
Some smart 16-year-old yells out to you, "It's February, you prick!"
Oh,
Go back to the North Pole, you asshole!
Definitely looking at that kid as I start talking. So, holding the bag out, grabbing a mic. I'm going to let all of you, in on a little bit of behind-the-scenes magic. This company has absolutely no business being in a high school. And to prove it, there's a big note plastered in the locker room with a whole bunch of rules that I'm sure every one of you students will understand. I'm sure you've heard it yourself from your teachers. Watch your language. No F-bombs. Making eye contact with that one kid. No extreme violence. Well, since I am in a school, I have something of a treat. I am here to deliver an education. I reach into the bag, and instead of the big bulky thing that seems to be hidden, I instead pull out a hardcover book. Dr. Seuss. Turn to a page that's bookmarked. I've always found this particular quote quite appropriate. Watch out for this as you go through your lives and grow up, children. And I learned there are troubles of more than one kind. And some come from ahead, and some from behind. But I've brought a big bat. And I pull off the bag off of, revealing a barbed wire wrap baseball bat as the other thing.
The crowd freak out. The referee freaks out, walks over to you, and immediately grabs the bat off you. No, absolutely not. We're supposed to be in a high school. No, you can't do this.
For the next couple lines, I will try to resist, and then I'll give it up. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have trouble with me. And I'll shove it at the referee and let him have it.
He obviously jumps back as it's thrown, but he picks it up and he goes and throws it underneath the ring. And then just yells, "Yeah, this is a regular match. Normal rules. No low blows. No weapons. Nothing." Yeah, as obviously people in the crowd are booing at this referee for doing that. Some more conservative parents I can't believe what you tried to do, and are thankful that was the case, and are worried that he's going to come back.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children? What kind?
Yeah. So, Ross, I'm going to give you a +1 momentum heading into the match, and I'll give you a +1 audience because that was, especially off the cuff, not knowing the whole high school thing until we started. That was very, very good. Okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, it was planned. It fit perfectly with what I was planning on doing.
Nice. And his opponent, residing in downtown LA, making his return to RCW once again, it is Travis Knox.
All right, Travis Knox wearing a Angel Grove High varsity jacket. Go Tigers. Like the baby face that he still thinks he is. Comes out and he's like, "Come on, let's go." And he sees a few of the kids are like cowering back from his face, and his smile kind of falters.
Is your face visibly still scarred, do you think? Or
would you let Nova help touch it up?
I was about to say.
Oh, right. So it's not really scarred, but Nova has made it look worse than it is.
But Nova's accentuated stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is an audible Two-Face chant.
Let's go, Two-Face.
It sucks.
Yeah. Take it all in stride. And then I turn and I see the Santa bag in the ring, and I falter, and I'm like, deep breath. Get in the ring. Yeah.
As he gets in the ring, I dramatically tear off a page of the Dr. Seuss book, hold up a lighter, hold it to the page, and whoosh, little fireball coming at you.
I get in the corner. I'm just like, get that the hell away from me. I swear to God. Like, away from the mic. But if people watching TV can see me go, "Get the fuck away from me, man."
Yeah, you are backing up. The referee's yelling, "No, no more of that!" And he grabs it off you. He grabs the book off you, throws it in the bag, and throws the bag out the ring, and then calls for the bell. And so we're obviously going to start with... yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
I take off the jacket, and it's just like Cody Rhodes' torn pec across my chest. And
all of it makeup, obviously, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with Freaking Control.
Okay. Gonna go in. Okay, hold on. You just described makeup and effects for the burns. You are still wearing some bandages, right?
Yeah. I put bandage over it so that way when you pull it out, it's more.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I didn't mishear something. Okay. Gonna go in for a collar and elbow tie-up. And very quickly maneuver it into a hip toss.
Okay.
And then just kind of point and laugh.
Roll me a work.
Okay. Work. Yes, that's that.
2d6.
Come on,
and
guys.
then -1, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will
Okay, so you've got 3 momentum, so you're now down to 1.
down to 1.
But you do successfully pull off this hip toss. Okay, yeah.
Look, I don't want to screw up such a basic thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you'll go. You continue.
Okay. Then, after cackling at him, as he comes back at me, basically going to throw a series of punches to drive him into the corner.
Travis, are you still visibly freaking out after the fire thing?
I think after the hip toss, I'm still shaking, but I'm trying to shake it off. So I'm looking like I'm just trying to get my head
as you're
on
backing
straight.
into the corner. Okay. Right, freak.
Yep. So, put him in the corner, throw a couple stiff forearms, boom, boom, and then just start tearing at the bandages, whatever I can get to. Just act like.
Okay. Are you cooperating with this, Travis?
Absolutely.
Okay, you can do that then. Yeah.
Okay. And then, let's see. Some tearing, some flailing. Going to lean in close as I'm getting ready to Irish whip you. And I'm going to tell you, get out of the way of what comes next. Whip him into the next corner. I'm going to charge in at him with a clothesline. And at that point, I will pass right of way, or I forget what the term, control.
Concede control, yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Concede control as I'm coming in for a clothesline.
Okay, Travis. He's coming at you.
All right.
Basically like a clothesline sticker splash at the corner.
I immediately dodge out of the way so he eats the turnbuckle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am just in a mad frenzy. I'm just going to start throwing like Shane McMahon, but not as bad punches into his ribs. Just
right. Okay. Yeah. Are you selling them, freak?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I would have plowed into that corner hard, and then I'll.
Okay.
I will follow that up with an elbow to the head.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to grab him by the back of the head and we're going to walk over across the ring to the other turnbuckle. I'm going to smash his head into it.
Okay, roll me a reel for that one.
All right. So that is, I'm just double checking what reel I got. Okay. So that's an 8 with a -1 on reel. So that's a
7 still a success. You managed to do it. And as you do it, the crowd yell, 1!
I do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a performance. Or, sorry, look is performance, right? Yeah. Roll me a look.
All right. Okay. So that's altogether, that's a total of 12.
That absolutely is a crit. As you successfully perform, I said it was a look because this is a play to the crowd sort of thing. As you knock him off one buckle with as the crowd cat along, you drop him to the second buckle, break his head off that as the crowd continue to count, and eventually on the bottom buckle, as you get to 10, and I assume in freak, you just kind of stumble back from it.
All right. And then I'm gonna do the stupid babyface thing, and I'm gonna play more to the crowd and be like, "Come on, let's go, yeah!" And then I'm gonna see the smoldering little paper that was kicked off out of the ring before the match, and I'm gonna hesitate and yield control.
Okay, freak.
So my back is to him.
Going to basically, as his back is to me, stand up, grab him by the neck and shoulders, shove him against the ropes. Going to whip him off to the opposite side and try to throw the stiffest of clotheslines I can to really try to reassert dominance in this.
Okay, yep. Roll be a body on that one then.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Total of 10.
Okay, yep. You managed to successfully pull off a fantastic looking clothesline. So good, in fact, that the crowd will go wild for Travis. They sit down now, and I'm going to give you 1 momentum for that one. So you're back up to 2.
Okay. Sounds good.
So for anybody watching, and just remind everybody, when you're at 2 momentum is when you can start doing complex moves, sort of suplexes, pile drivers, power bombs, so long as they let you finish it. Unless you want to go for your finisher, obviously. But.
Not yet. I'm going to, basically, as he feeds up from the clothesline, going to, again, shove him to the ropes, throw some more stiff forearms at him, and then circle back, playing to the crowd, and try to hit him with a cactus clothesline to the outside.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be a body. Absolutely. That's an athletic feat.
Okay. Oh, that's a good roll. Let's see. 6 plus 5, 11 plus body, 12.
Okay, yeah, that is a crit. Absolutely. Yeah, again, you pull off a picture-perfect cactus clothesline, tumble over. Are you sitting on the apron or are you going out with him?
I'm going to go out with him.
Okay. Yeah, you both tumble to the floor. And with that crit, I'm going to give you another momentum. As obviously that's kind of the way we do crits. And not only that do you pull it off, some of the crowd are like clapping for you, just out of respect and being smart, I guess, especially the smart arse 16, 17, 18-year-olds. They're definitely like, yeah, we're cheering for the bad guy, but as they're on the outside, you realise it's on the side where the flash paper got kicked, and where Travis lands, he's almost face down in the smouldering flash paper.
Oh no!
This is the DM's decision to constantly set me on fire.
You're not. It's not enough to set you on fire. It is just smoking. Like flash paper does not continue to burn really, but it is. It is basically a burnt bit of paper. There's no real smoke, but it does. You could tell it was burned, and it is still a little bit warm. And it definitely reminds you of the fire.
I'm pretty sure he can still smell it. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Low key, this is from a booker who decided to put oxygen tanks near an open flame.
I
will constantly remind you of that.
I did not decide to. I thought about it, and you talked me out of it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But yeah.
Well, given the fact that I'm trying to push the envelope but not cross the line, I'm definitely not going to pick up the flash paper a second time.
Mm-hmm.
I am, however, going to pick him up, slap on a headlock, and just kind of drag him over to that first vocal smartass teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the rules! No extreme violence!
Yep, just wailing on him with punches, absolutely. Are you targeting where the makeup / scars of the burns are?
As much as I can make up.
Yeah.
But if I have to go for real, I will.
He's put the makeup over the real. The real scars are minor, but he has where he hasn't got the eyebrow. But they put makeup over that part. So if you targeted that, yeah.
Nova would have put an eyebrow on him.
Yeah,
she would have painted an eyebrow on.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna say you managed to. Nova's done a great job where what she's done is she's put kind of a spray on it so that the makeup won't come off on your hand. However, the eyebrow was done in like an eyeliner, and that does come off.
You want me to argue this Because I will argue that.
Okay, whenever.
I like the idea of the eyebrow coming off.
Yeah, whatever was used for the eyebrow pencil, that does come off with your punches.
What happened to my eyeliner pencil? Well, you see, what happened was,
That's hilarious. Okay. So, without trying to release the headlock, I'm going to halfway release it, like still having one arm. Try to tear off some more bandages and just throw it into the crowd like the Joker throwing money in a Batman movie.
Okay, yeah.
I head back towards the ring. I assume the referee's counting by now.
Oh, yeah, he's on like 3.
3, awesome. Going to go for a body slam on the gym floor.
Yeah, there are those quite thick blue protective mats, kind of like what the WWF ones used to have, that are just basically the gym mats from gym class. So there are mats all around the floor. You can aim for the aisleway where it is just a waxed wood floor if you want, but there is the blue mats.
For right now, I will put him on the blue mats.
Yeah.
So, you want me to roll for the body slam? Or
Yeah. Roll.
Okay.
Body. Because it's lifting.
Oh, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will do the exact same thing I did last time and spend 2 momentum to make that a 7.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm down to 1 again.
Back down to 1, but you do slam him on the mat.
Yep. Now, slam him on the mat. As I'm setting him down, use my hair to hide it and say, stay there a moment. And then I will start pulling the mats out of the way, picking them up, tossing them aside.
Yeah, the referee's yelling at you, no!
Stop it right now, damn it.
Get up on the ring apron, and then go for a hip buster elbow. Realistically speaking, kayfabing it, trying to have him still on the mat.
The Mick Foley off the apron.
I'm trying to land more on the concrete or more on the gym floor, but I'm trying to sell the fact that, in theory he's on the, but he's not really.
Yeah, in real life, this would hurt you way more than it would hurt him.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
That is exactly the point.
Yeah, that is definitely an athletic, so body.
Body, okay. 6, 7, 8, total of 9.
Yep, you successfully nail it. And I imagine Travis is selling it like that really hurt, where in reality you basically just came down on your hip on a hardwood floor. So for you, that really hurt.
Oh my god.
Now, as I'm halfway on top of him flailing in pain, I'm going to explain to him the context of how I'm conceding control. I'm telling him I'm going to look for something under the ring. You kick it back into my face when I come at you. And then I'll stagger up, walk around to not the full other side of the ring, but like an L shape away from him. Mm-hmm. Start digging under the ring for a chair, whatever I can find. And then, the way Foley does that, you see this and you know damn well somebody's going to kick it back at him. Running with the chair.
So the seat is facing you?
Yeah. So essentially, I'm charging at him with the chair right in front of my face and conceding control.
All right. I'm going to kick it right back in his face.
Okay. Just like a drop kick or just a big boot or...
Travis is a pretty decent sized guy. He'd go for a boot.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to say a body for that one then.
All right. Okay, so that's a straight 7.
Okay, yeah, you successfully kick it back in his face. Chair falls down. The referee goes, cut it out! Get back in the ring! 7! I will disqualify you both!
Travis is going to immediately roll into the ring. Mm-hmm. Then he's going to see the chair. and roll right back out.
I said get in the ring, damn it!
Yeah, start counting. Just kind of the slight prick starting to show up.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take the chair and put it over Freak's face. And I'm going to say, I'm going to be as careful as possible, I promise.
The referee is saying to you at this point, if you do this, I will disqualify you.
Yeah, don't get us disqualified.
Fine.
I let you get away with it last time because he did it to himself, but that is absolutely a DQ.
What is the point?
I kicked the chair away from him, but also make it look like I kicked him in the face.
Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of a twofer.
Yeah. Get back in the ring, I'm telling you. 2.
I then take the mats that he had pulled off, peeling off more.
No, damn it, no!
Good.
This was supposed to be a wrestling night. This is the first match.
I'm gonna tell him back. I'm gonna tell him back drop.
If you can see this, folks, it means Tom did not edit this out.
Going into pile driver position, I tell Freak, backdrop me.
Okay, conceding control, Freak.
Yes.
Okay. I will try to maneuver it so that it looks like he's going to pile drive me on the gym floor that I exposed, and so that when I backdrop him, he'll land on the mats again.
Okay.
But
yeah, where the mats are kind of doubled over where they've been turned over, yeah.
Even better. I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to get you to roll for this. He's well cooperating with this. He's basically giving you a counter. So let's go with Luke.
Yeah. Look, my best stat. Okay.
That might seem weird. I just couldn't think of a good thing to do when he's blatantly giving you a move.
Total 12.
Okay, yeah. You pull this off. He goes fine.
Again.
Lies absolutely perfectly, exactly as you wanted, cushioned on the 2 mats, but it looks devastating. Gain and a momentum to take you back up to 2.
Okay. What's the referee's count at?
At this point, he's at 5. He's also, as he's leading in to say to you, go home. 6.
Sounds good. I will grab Travis, throw him into the ring, get in myself. Shoot. He was really wanting to get pile driven, but I don't feel it's safe to to push the envelope any further with the referee on the outside. So I will just go for a normal, mundane, finishing move, pile driver, in the center of the ring.
Okay, roll with no modifiers unless you want to add your 2 momentum. But obviously roll first for that.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, got 6, got 7.
Holy sh...
Let's see, that's a success. Let's see, 8, 9. What's the point of crit in this game? I always forget
10.
that. 10? Okay, if I spent both momentum, I'd only get to 9, so I'm not going to spend anything.
No, there's no point yet.
But I did get a
You do successfully pull off the pile driver. I take it you're pinning him afterwards?
Yep, going for the pin. The referee says to go home.
2, 3.
Ding, 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 ding.
Here is your winner, the Freak. And as you are standing up, the commentators are obviously saying, I think Travis was taken off of his game right from the opening bell with that flash paper. I think you're right, Ray.
This definitely could have sent Travis into some PTSD, partner.
After he celebrates and I'm like helped out of the ring, I see some kids. I hear someone say Two-Face, and I get in their face. And like the trainers would be like, dude, you're still on camera. And I'm just gonna be like, do you have a problem with my face? Do you see something wrong with it? I'm just getting in the face of this kid.
Yeah,
Do you have a problem?
Yeah, are you like being really intense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this 16-year-old looks like he just crapped himself. Like he's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
That's bad things about you.
But I did. I can imagine that there's that one kid that says, I'm sorry, but then the other one's like, well, I didn't.
I'm gonna reach back like I'm gonna hit him, but the trainer's gonna grab my arm
like,
back.
no. Yeah, this is all being caught on camera, and in fact, the camera will follow you back through the curtain. And
we're doing one of those shots.
Yeah, you're walking through past the table, past towards the locker room area. Coming the other way is Lord Sterling, walking towards the ring for his match in a jeans and t-shirt.
Do it.
Stealing my luck now, huh? Tried stealing my career, now you're gonna steal my luck. Okay. No, I'm fine. Let me ask you something, man. How is it that you set fire to my home? You set me on fire. You killed a man. And they feel sorry for you? You ruined my life, man. Like, and all I can do is ruin yours. I just walk away.
You just cut that tension with a knife.
Sterling, what are you doing during this?
Letting him talk.
Okay. Camera zooming on your face as you're just looking morose, and it will fade out. Okay, so I'm going to give Freak +2 momentum because you won, but I'm also going to give Travis +2 momentum, 1 for preparing and 1 for the not momentum, sorry, audience. I meant to say so. +2 audience to you both. Your 1 Travis is for the ending promo, and for the Freak is for the winning the match. Okay.
Cool.
And obviously, don't know if this is possible, but if it is, +1 heat with Sterling. I don't think you could get any higher, but you know.
We can't.
I think y'all are matched already.
With Sterling, I'll put.
I don't think you get any higher than setting the house on fire and burning each other now.
Well, like, if the maximum is 4, no.
Yeah, the maximum is 4.
If we start loosening the maximum just to see how high they go by the end of the season, I'm absolutely on board with that.
You want to keep a separate tally? You go right ahead.
Yeah, by the end of the season, 44 with a couple of you guys.
We're close to 100.
But off camera, he fist bumps Freak, and I have a flight to catch. So
okay, catch you later.
All right, later, dude.
Take care, man. Be safe.
RC dub for life.
With that said,
so hard times, baby.
We're gonna cut to Rayon and Lee standing in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, before his match, allow me to bring out from Richmond, Virginia, Onyx Adams.
I just finished. Almost didn't finish oiling myself, but I gotta remember where I'm at. It's a high school, so I don't want to be too shiny. I don't want to give some people the wrong idea. But he comes out, like I say, he's all oiled up. You hear some calls, you're like, yeah, it's a teenage girl. But then he looks, and then some of the female teachers actually catcalling them too. I'm like, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's this one like mid-40s
I'm like, wow.
African American woman who you think she might actually follow you home tonight.
Yeah, and she looks
home tonight.
Might be 2 shoes.
And see the fact that she looks a little like she's already had some drink in her already, so it's just like, okay, I'll just leave.
I mean, this is LA.
Where in the world are they? What high school are they selling alcohol? Come on.
Don't
This
sell
is
alcohol.
LA.
It's not selling alcohol. She's drank it in the car outside.
Yeah,
the
she
parking
had a
lot.
horse in the bag. Just
She
going.
knew. She knows what's going on for
She's
the
got
night.
them
She's like, okay, I'm
flasks.
just gonna get my hidden flask
Oh,
up
for
in the
God's
purse.
sake.
Yeah.
You get in the ring and pose, I'd imagine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, got really supposed to say, hey, come on, hear the cheers from everybody and stuff. So,
Onyx, last time on Implosion, you were stuck with, quite frankly, a dead weight of a partner. However, you managed to still look great coming out of that match and get a lot of fans. Tonight, you're facing Lord Oliver Sterling, who had a bit of a beatdown the last time we saw him. How are you feeling going into this match?
well, I would love to face somebody who's 100%, but like I said, I got to get where I can, get what I can get. But hopefully he brings his A game, so.
Okay. Well, what are your plans here in RCW? What are you looking to accomplish?
Be champion. I mean, if anybody says anything otherwise, they're lying. That's what I'm here to do, is be a champion. I still have it. I think I still have what it takes, and I'm here to prove it. So.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck to you. Well, with that said, folks, let's bring out his opponent. From Grimsby, Lincolnshire, it's Lord, I still think he's got the title, Oliver Sterling.
Part of me thinks Part of me thinks I shouldn't even have my music play. Like I'm that unbothered, but
the production team don't know that. They would play
Yeah.
the music still.
okay. So the music plays, and for the longest time, it doesn't even look like Sterling's coming out. Before you can hear one of the production guys from behind going, "You've got to fucking go. You've got to go out there. You've got to go out there. The booker says you're on next." And you can hear Sterling go, like grumble something before he steps backwards through the curtain and then just sort of speed walks
You are
down the ramp.
You are getting catcalls of "You're a bum." What's that? What? It's not even in his wrestling gear. And one particularly mean girls looking girl in in like a cheerleader outfit throws her empty drinks cup at your head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Not reacting at all. Just sort of letting them do the thing, because like I'm pretty much in like a living coma kind of idea. So like if it's possible to be walking whilst being in a coma, that's what this looks like.
You're in jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What's on the t-shirt?
It's just a
Plain white tee.
it's just no it's just a like a
Why do
polo
I
shirt.
imagine?
Sterling
Why do I
still-
imagine that says "fu" but bleeped out?
No, Sterling doesn't wear like band tees or anything like that. He's in
No,
a
no, I
polo,
said-
he's
Like a literally plain white tee.
in like a polo shirt, sort of
Great.
but yeah, probably wet stains because he's fat.
You
You
fat fuck.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll
Yeah,
take.
you're getting
I'll
you're
take
getting
that, and
all
so will
the-
he.
You're getting all the calls of who's this blueser? He's
Looks
not
like
even
my
a
dad.
Is
He looks
what?
like my granddad.
There's one of the old teachers who probably is like a geography teacher. Who says, "Is he one of the wrestlers?"
I would quite
Points
like
to people who get that reference.
I would quite like there to be. Where's he the janitor? I would quite like there to be a really old member of staff who remembers what Sterling used to be before Lord Sterling. Like, there's
a guy in his 40s who has a an Oliver Sterling T-shirt from when you were in the Fed, and he has the T-shirt, and he's like your fan, and he was there cheering, and now he's just sat down.
So, he's like, what happened to him?
Disappointment.
Like this guy remembers Oliver Sterling before Lord Sterling, like before the gimmick.
His T-shirt
he
is
took
faded and it says Oliver Sterling.
Oh yeah.
He just sat down.
This
is full Jake Roberts in the 90s, like.
Yeah, the equivalent to someone who's got like a band tee from like Queen in the 60s or something, you know, and like it's from then, you know. Sterling walks down the ramp, up the steps. No silly business with sliding under the ropes or anything. Through the ropes and stands in his spot.
Okay. Referee gets to you. I'm going to ring the bell with Onyx in control.
Give me control to start this one, please.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've got something.
Okay, I'll let you start.
So Sterling walks into the middle of the ring, sits down, lies down. Arms by his side.
Bash at the beach.
Arms by his side. Fucking get this over with.
Do you say those words? You're obviously not on mic, but
yeah. I'm telling him to just.
No, but do you say the
cover
word?
me.
Do you say "fuck it"? Is what I'm asking.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Get this over with.
Okay,
like,
you're not on the mic, but it's a high school gym, so people definitely heard you.
Yeah, and these people were calling me a fat fuck a few seconds ago.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, they were.
Like, you know, so they. It's not like I'm standing here in the middle of the church on Sunday, and the women are like, "Oh my God, he said a word." Brian, he swore.
There are a couple of conservative women in the crowd who definitely react.
Anyway, Sterling lays down in the middle of the ring and just beckons for Onyx to come and cover him, and I'm conceding to Onyx at this point.
Old Jeff Jarrett bash at the beach, anybody?
What you do at this point is up to you. Whether you just take it, whether you just take it or you're not happy about it is up to you.
Let's see, I'm gonna do this. He's on the ground. He's looking like that. I'm like, I go over to him, act like I'm about to pin him, but I'm not. I'm like, dude, get up. I got something to prove here. This is not how I want to start my RCW career. And he's still laying there looking at me.
I've got a move, put him over, which we do a roll based on work.
I would say you haven't done anything to put him over.
I'm literally showing vulnerability, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're clearly making it obvious that you're letting him beat you, which does not put him over at all.
Okay. So Sterling's going to refuse to do anything. So,
okay,
like, literally, I'm the equivalent of sandbagging him at this point. So,
are you shoot sandbagging him, or is this?
Well, yes, Sterling is refusing to.
So if he tried to pick you up, would you respond? Is the question, or would you deliberately resist it?
In character, I'd resist it. I think it's not deliberate, but like, I think.
Yeah, I'm saying you as the person who is that wrestler.
No.
Are you deliberately sandbagging him?
I'm following the booker's instructions to do next to nothing.
Sterling as a wrestler is basically not present at this stage. Okay, so at this point, we're standing around. The crowd are getting antsy.
Do something.
Onyx is getting riled, and then Sterling goes, "Well, go on and take the fucking arm, then. That's your finish. That's your finish. Grab me arm. That's your finish. Grab me arm." Like, you know.
No, can't do this. Can't stop. Do this. I know everybody's hearing everything right now.
Oh yeah, it is a gymnasium. There is reverb. Everything is.
There's just booze all over. Everybody's like, "Do something. We want to see some action."
If
we want wrestling.
If you want to do, if you want someone to do a run-in, do that. But Sterling is just like, finish me so I can leave.
Then go home.
Like, you know
at this point, the referee's counting me down for a knockout, right?
Yeah.
Is the ref doing that?
The referee's gonna come over to you and say, I don't know. Maybe we should give them something, like just let him do a big move first or something.
I think so. Okay, so at this point, Sterling pulls back his arm and grabs onto the ref, sort of is pulling him in, like as if to sort of
communicate.
As if to say disqualify me or something, or say something.
Are you communicating this?
Yeah, he's sort of Everyone can hear everything that's going on, so.
No, man, the referee's saying, "No, man, we've just got to put on a show. Just let him do a couple of standing moves to you first."
Sterling gets up, walks over to Onyx, slaps him.
There we go.
Now, will you fucking hit me?
Sterling, roll me a reel.
Oh wow.
Okay, that I have no modifier on reel. So 7.
Okay. Yep, you successfully slap him pretty hard across the face.
No, hit me.
Okay. Onyx's face is, his eyes are wide as hell now.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, now this is what I'm talking about, but you had to go this route. Okay. So he grabs Sterling and gives him a belly to belly.
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be a work.
Yeah.
Can he get Sterling up?
Yeah. He's a big
at this
guy.
point. This is adrenaline pump now.
Yeah.
Adrenaline
pump.
Yeah.
Roll me a body for that one. Yeah.
Hello, key. Remember Bruiser?
It's a lifting thing. So yeah, roll me a body.
Okay, remember Bruiser doing a snap suplex to a 600-pound man?
Got a 6.
Okay.
Oh.
How much momentum did you come in with? Yeah, so you usually start at 1.
From last time.
Everybody starts at 1, but what's your audience going into this show?
I think it was like a +1 from last time.
Okay, so you're an audience 2. Let me check whether that adds any modifiers.
Edit this out, please, Tom.
Just looking for the rules here. I need to find your character sheet. The Okay, no, yeah, it's still one momentum with 2. Okay. Okay, so you roll, so you got a 6. You can use that momentum to make that a success if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully nail him with a belly to belly, and in fact, I'm going to say the crowd are so like, yeah, finally you did something. That I'm going to give you that momentum back, so you regain that momentum from doing the move.
Okay.
So you were in control.
He's still on the ground.
Sterling's down the ground. Yeah.
Still in control. Okay.
Yep.
Still on the ground. They see. He gives him his. I don't know if that would do it like this, but gives him those leg drops. I know that I talked about
okay.
last week. I mean, like last week, the week
yeah,
before.
Like the repeated leg drops.
The the repeated leg drops goes for like 2 quick ones and then 1 huge.
Okay.
Third one, and he leaps high in the air for that third one.
Okay, like full on Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll me a look on that one then.
No.
Your look's at +1, right?
That's too much. Yeah. Two.
Okay.
Wow.
You rolled a 2 with the modifier of +1.
Yeah.
Hang on. How can you roll? Hang on. How is that possible on 2d6 +1?
No, what it had before was way. I had to refresh it because the last time I rolled it said a 24. I was like,
okay, right. So you rolled a 2.
Yeah, that was a little too.
And then plus the 1 would make it 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You add your modifier to the roll, but yeah.
Because
but 3
I
is
had to
3 is still
that.
a botch, unfortunately. So you you hit the first leg drop, kinda, but on the second one you slip up and fall on your back. It's very obvious. There are a couple of smart-ass 17-year-olds who are chanting, you effed up, you fucked up, and then like one of the teachers yells at them, no, stop that language, and yells at them about it. A couple of the parents.
I think it was that teacher that cat called me.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
In that case, Sterling, you take over control from the botch. He has fell on his back from botching a leg drop.
Right. Okay. Sterling goes for a roll up, but forces the reversal.
Okay. Are you making it obvious that you're forcing it?
Yeah, I want it to be clear that this wrestler is trying to lose on purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what. So I roll him up, and as the referee comes down to count, Sterling sort of rolls it over and pulls Onyx down.
Okay.
If you can, yeah. So I am basically forcing him to pin me.
Okay, so you are trying to get him to pin you, so that's going to be a reel.
Okay. Yep. No modern reel. 6. But I have got my full set of momentum, so I'll make it a success with momentum.
Okay. You success, Onyx. You are just going, damn it, about that botch. As you get up, you get rolled up. You think, but then you realise Sterling is forcing you on top of him into a pinning predicament. The referee's going to start counting. Onyx, what do you want to do?
can Sterling say at this point, let it happen, beat me up after the match?
It's up to you, Onyx, if you want to get off or not.
Yeah, just let it happen, yeah, because at this point, Onyx is already on an adrenaline rush from getting smacked.
Yeah.
So, whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen at this
2,
point.
3. The crowd boos.
Boos.
What the hell was that? That wasn't even a wrestling match. Boo! Here is your winner, Onyx Adams. I take it you're making a point, Onyx, of looking disappointed at what just took place.
Yeah, he's just like
Pissed
this,
off.
raising his hands like, this is not what I wanted. You know.
Okay.
And then, do you want me to?
Yeah, you just take a shot.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So he looks at Sterling. He sees him. And just goes in and spears him, and just starts. He dismounts him, and just starts going.
Yeah. The crowd
You know.
change from boos to cheers. Beat him up, yeah, get him out, he sucks.
Sweep him up, asshole. Sweep him up.
Yeah, the crowd are fully cheering you as you're beating down on this guy, on Sterling.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you're doing this, however, a masked wrestler slides into the ring. You realise it's Sentai Ranger from last week, except this time he's dressed as a Black Ranger, you think?
God damn it! What
Oh,
the fuck?
dadgummit.
Oh.
And he is going to jump on you and start attacking you. And as he's
Going
attacking
full
you,
on
he's yelling
Tommy
out
Oliver.
he's yelling out into the crowd. You made me look bad. You made me look bad. You ruined my debut. And as he's beating down on you,
Oh no.
these punches are just kind of sort of not really. They're hitting you, but you're not like. I would say you're not really getting affected that much. So Onyx, what do you want to do as he's beating down on you?
Really?
Well, he's not really seeing. All he knows, he's feeling whatever he's. Those little flutter punches or whatever. He's feeling that, but he's not seeing exactly who it is until he turns around. Said, "Wait a minute, is this guy from last time?" Oh, you son of a! He turns around, flips him over, starts wailing on him. Oh, you ruined my debut.
Okay, yeah, you're nailing on him. Sterling, what are you doing?
Well, Sterling is visibly contemplating stepping in to break this up, and then is seen to sort of go and just wander off.
Okay, you.
So
roll out the ring.
he visibly takes a moment where he thinks, I should stop this. Morality says I should stop this, but then whatever malaise that he's whatever malaise cloud of treacle that he's like swimming through at the moment just takes over and he dips.
Okay. You roll out the ring. As you start walking to the back, it's almost like the old Hulk theme or the Charlie Brown theme starts playing.
Yeah.
You're walking up the aisle with your headline. Couple of other people pelt you with their empty cups. But you suck. You should retire. You're not even a wrestler. You
sold out.
You
sold out.
Fat loser. You shouldn't have even got in the ring.
Can Sterling go past the one old Sterling fan who sort of says, "You were my hero.
Yeah.
What happened to Sterling?"
Yeah.
And that really drills into him.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Maybe you did kill that guy.
Like, Sterling doesn't react to any of this, but like every word, he hears every word. He takes in every word, but he doesn't react to any. He doesn't react to anything because this cloud. He's basically got his head in a cloud. So he's hearing everything. He's just not reacting to any of it. It's all just sort of piling up,
So, while that's happening back in the ring, Onyx, you are beating down on Sentai Ranger. What do you want to do with him?
At this point, I'm just beating on him, but I just pick him up and powerbomb him. It's like, I'm done with this.
Powerbomb
this
him down into the
you say
ring.
I ruined I ruined your debut, you ruined my debut, and you're still trying to ruin me. Leave me alone. I'm done. It's already seeing red after smacks.
Yeah. Powerbomb him, the crowd cheer, and you get like a polite clap as you leave the ring. So,
just roll out of the ring and run.
Onyx, +1 audience from that. Sterling, -1 audience.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Right. So, as you head backstage, though, Sterling, the camera catches as Ray walks up to you with a microphone. Sterling, Oliver Sterling, Lord Sterling, what was that? Just puts the microphone in your face.
So, I don't even know what you want to hear, Ray, quite frankly.
Why did you not even try out there?
On the last show, I was all set to make it. I was all set to call it a career. You were there. You saw. And then out comes Freak. And out comes Freak, and he gives me a little bit, just a little bit of fire in my belly. Little bit of fire in my belly, and then we go through that tag team tournament, and we go through that tag team tournament, and we knock through all them wrestlers, including that lad out there. And you know, it hurts me to do what I just did out there to him, because look at him. Just look at him. There wasn't a dry pair of knickers in the house. But all I can think is, what do I have left? Because clearly I don't know what I've got left.
And as you're finishing that last sentence, a figure appears onto the camera from the side.
You have nothing left! Wham! With a chair. You are the most ridiculous piece of trash I have ever seen! Why are you spending your time moaning and groaning about what these people think? Another BAM chair. Throw it aside. Gonna open up his locker and start throwing out his stuff. You know, you might get a sneak peek of some of his babyface stuff that he was... But I'm going to very intentionally take the hat, throw mine off, put his on, dance a ridiculous fat man version of an Irish jig, put it down on over his face, just face palming it, throw in a few more stomps, and then probably get pulled away from somebody.
Yeah, a couple of people pull you off as we fade out.
I thought about the cane, but I figured that would be too much. I probably should have done the cane instead of the chair. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sarah.
I purposely didn't show you the babyface hat.
Mm.
I've got the babyface hat. I've got the babyface hat as well. So,
Awesome.
I want both you to roll me a look for that segment.
Okay.
because yes, I have a babyface hat.
Oh.
Sorry, what are we rolling on?
Look.
Look,
Oh, wait.
I can already tell that wasn't a good roll, was it, Ross?
I'm spending both my momentum, and that will get me to 8.
Cool.
I've got enough momentum to get me to 7.
Cool. Yeah. Both of you get a +1 audience for that segment. No point giving.
Well, how about that, Tom? You got it right back.
Yeah.
Thank you, freak.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And I believe this
Freak
is,
the
I believe this is possible. +1 heat with each other, obviously.
Ooh.
I think if you get any-
Maybe a mutilated freak, but he is the lovable loaf.
Yes, I can go up to 3 with freak.
Woo.
Yeah, let's do that again next week. Then I'm 4 with everyone. I mean, presumably, I've added some. I've added some heat with the lady's choice over there, right?
Just in case you have to dip before we get to any backstage stuff, Onyx, the plan is I'm going to match you up with Travis, with the angle being that Travis hates you because you're like the new pretty boy and I've got a mutilated face kind of thing. Is going to be the feud between you two, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Jack just sitting there like, what am I not now, pretty boy? What the fuck happened?
You're in a program.
I am in a program.
We need to match everybody up, so you've all got a feud. So you'll be feuding with Rob starting on the next episode, which we will do then.
Okay.
Right. So with that said, cut back to the ring. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this time, allow me to welcome to the ring the new RCW Tag Team Champions, Rough Remedy.
For the music starts. All they hear is just the sound of the cardiac monitor, just the dun, 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 dun. It then sounds like it's gonna go into the mode where there's no pulse. Then the music starts. Both of us are pretty much gonna be like, we're not coming straight out through the normal ring, because no, this is Rough Remedy. We do our own thing. So we're pretty much coming out of like the side door, like where the like you're going out of the gym towards the school hallway.
Oh yeah, like the daylight comes in. 'Cause we're in California. Daylight comes in as you come in from like the outside, basically through the fire door.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah. And Bruiser's kind of changed up his look a little bit, because instead of his normal EMS look gimmick, he's actually wearing a full suit for this, because this is a darn celebration, so gotta look good. So he just comes out. He got the tie, the button-up shirt, the jacket. He undoes the jacket to open it up so everyone can see the tab belt around his waist. And
we're getting the belts now. Remember?
Oh, sorry.
Belt? Yeah.
Edit this part out. So he comes out. He's just showing off all the fancy get-up. Turns around and just goes like this. Nova and Jack to come on out.
Jack's gonna be hated by these conservative parents. So he comes out once again in a neon mesh crop top. That is of course exposing that belly button tattoo he has.
You are Karen.
What?
I was gonna say you are very popular with like half the students and a couple of the faculty, but there are some of the older people. The conservative kids, and definitely the conservative parents, are Folded arms. What is this?
Yeah, because he's also got
Either
of course.
that or the parents are covering the eyes of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Won't somebody please think of the children?
he's also wearing like slim fit dress pants with his cowboy boots and his cowboy hat, of course, because he's never gonna go anywhere without one or the other.
Mhm.
And Nova, she just is in a simple little cocktail dress. Let's be real at this moment. Because of what's going to happen. But she is, of course, still like glams up. She is in a nice little cocktail dress, wearing those Louis Vuittons because you can see the red in her soles. Because she pays for good shoes. Why not? And he Jack, kind of like how Penta made his debut doing like that little walk thing. Jack's kind of doing that as well as he's heading towards the ring.
As soon as he does that, Bridger's just like, "You had to do that, didn't you?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack gives a smile and nod way. Like, yeah.
All right. So as soon as they enter the ring, I pretty much imagine there's like the ring set up for like a big celebration or something or whatnot. So I'm pretty much imagine it's gonna be like this, like sparkling grape juice or something like that to simulate champagne or whatnot. So he's just gonna grab one, open it up, and just go, you know what? This is to you guys. I'm getting it on early.
It's grape juice, ladies and gentlemen. It's grape juice.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Okay, and in the ring, the official, there's a podium. He stood behind it, takes off like it's cut a cloth, but it's clearly obviously been taken from the art and crafts section of the school. But you know, it's good enough. As they take it off to reveal the new design of the tag team titles.
So Jack slides, like, gets on his knees and just looks up at it, just like eyeing the belts.
So it's
and
very
you can
obvious
visibly
that
see him licking his lips.
It's very obvious that these belts didn't have the same money put into them as the old ones because we don't have as much money now. They are basically two copies of the WWF Winged Eagle title, except the WWF logo has been blanked out on the top, and RCW has been printed in impact font over the front. In 3D, it's imprinted onto the belt, but it's definitely obvious that it is a knockoff Winged Eagle belt.
Why am I imagining it's like been made out of cardboard or made out of like the construction paper?
And obviously in this world, that will be the current WEW championship, not WWE.
Awesome. But anyway, so Bruiser gets his. He then reaches over for the other one, hands Jack his, then hands his belt to Nova, and he's like, "I'm gonna do this." He then gets Jack in the same position where Jack is on top of his shoulders, stands him up where he can hold both belts in the air and just celebrate, basically.
You know for a damn fact, Jack can jump off the ropes onto Bruiser's shoulders.
You know what? Fuck it, do it.
Yeah, he does that. It's Jack. He's a flamboyant little shit.
So he's pretty much just like just holding on to Jack's legs, and Jack is just holding both belts and just soaking it all in right now. I'm pretty sure Nova's in the corner just crying and just happy right now.
No, she's standing there clapping. She's not crying.
As this is happening, around the ring, all the baby faces come out, including Onyx, coming out to give you guys an applause. Onyx, and I imagine you're giving them their due.
Yep.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm gonna let him get down. And then I imagine we're given microphones at this point in time.
Yeah, Ray's going to look at you. All right. It seems that the locker room's empty to wish you guys well as the new tag team champions, although obviously targets are on your back. I'm going to go to Jack first. How do you feel about being the new tag team champions?
Well, it's kind of good because now RCW has tag champions who will stay with RCW and bring some pride to the name instead of, like I said, running off like two female dogs with their legs tucked between their legs.
Yeah, at the back, one very rude student will yell out, "You're a woman!"
Nova will reach over, take the mic. "Thank you for noticing, darling. Now shut up, or I will come over and slap you."
So
And
the-
she hands the bag back.
The same person goes, and that's a bloke.
yeah,
And that's when Jack's gonna throw down the belt and the microphone and start walking towards the kids.
At that point,
Bruce is
Bruce
gonna have
would
to
then
stop
grab him and be
him.
like, nope, nope, nope,
the
nope,
the
nope,
the,
nope, nope.
the other side of the people who were cheering you are clapping at your response. Yeah, get him. He's a prick. He sucks.
Yeah, Jack's fine. You can insult him, but insult Nova, no. That's 15 years of friendship. He ain't gonna let that happen.
That was a very unpopular student. Some of the crowd are now going, "Fuck you, Barry."
Jack's going along with it. He's like, "Fuck you, Barry."
All right, Bruiser, what do you have to say?
This is a long time coming. If you had told me 18 months ago when I fell off that ladder, henchman, that after I broke my back, I wouldn't be able to walk again. I would be standing with not only my best friend, but one of the best managers I've ever met in my entire life. To be here in this ring again.
What Nova's doing.
Yep. Not only made history in BWF and FCW, where we held both sets of tag titles at the same time, but now we are the RCW Tag Team Champions. And now we have a chance to make or break this division. But before he can say anything else,
Some music hits. The music
but
of the Freak.
I imagine everyone's just like, what the f is he doing out here?
Haven't we seen enough of him tonight?
Have we seen enough of this prick already?
The music dies down at Freak's screamed insistence, and he gestures to the sound truck. And instead, the sound of the school's bell, like class is about to be in session, rings. Welcome back to school, ladies and gentlemen. I will be your teacher, Mr. Freak.
Boo!
You suck!
I have come to bring
Already.
an education to you people and to reveal
Go back to the swamp, Freak!
and reveal some hard truths. Bruiser, Jack, enjoy your celebration while it lasts, because history, if anything, tells us that every kingdom will fall eventually. And yours, your kingdom is built on lies.
What are you talking about, you sick freak?
The crowd now like, oh, like they react like, oh.
So where Jack was pacing, like back and forth, like he kind of like this, he stops the second he hears that. Like he's standing in the ring, holding that belt, staring down at the Freak.
Hey, but
Got
before
your
he
attention.
before he can speak again, Bruiser grabs the mic and he's like, "What in the blue hell are you talking about, you mutilated freak? If you're gonna be saying anything, how about you get into this ring so I can pay you back for the old girl again? Come on!"
Oh, as much as I'd love to do that. Bruiser, you have been keeping secrets, haven't you?
All the camera does is just go on Bruce's face. He's like,
Or should I say, you and Nova have been.
Imagine the camera just goes on Nova. She's like, what?
Oh yeah, no, she has a oh fuck look.
Like, oh, shit.
Oh, don't play coy. You've been in the dark while your partner there, Bruiser, he's been sneaking around with your mother figure. Play it, boys! The Titantron lights up, and I'm going to let you guys describe it. It's your story.
Yeah. So the video that pops up because this is from Nova's Insta, so it is of course appropriate. You see in this video, her and Bruiser are in a hot tub, and she's technically sitting on him in the hot tub, and then leaning down and kissing him with
Tom.
she's leaning down and like kissing him passionately. And she is, of course, fully clothed. She does have a bra on. Well, swim top on.
Motherfucker.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
As this is playing,
You fucked up. You fucked
you can
up.
physically see Jack, and this is his theater degree coming into use. He drops the mic and drops the belt as he's watching this video in front of him. Incredibly shocked and surprised. Nova, of course, standing behind, because like how I see it, it's like Freak's here, here's Bruiser, Nova's behind them. Nova, you can tell, is starting to panic, and she doesn't know who she's got to go to. Like, you can tell, does she go to Jack? Does she go to Bruiser? You can tell she doesn't know who to go to about this.
At this point, Bruiser's just like, son of a bitch. And at this point, he's just going to slowly turn around because he has no idea what to really say at this point. And I imagine Jack is pretty much just like rushing past Nova and just like getting all up in my face. Like, what the fuck, man? What's been going on?
No, so what he would do is, after the video ends, I'm going to assume, of course, Freak is laughing as the video ends.
Yeah.
So
and keeping his distance, because theatrically, I want the audience attention on you.
Yeah,
so
no, I understand.
Coward.
Damn it, Tom.
As when Freak's laugh actually registers in Jack, he slowly turns to Bradley, and you can visibly see a look of betrayal and hurt on his face. It takes a second, and then he just runs and charges Bradley and shoving him into the rope while grabbing him by the collar. And you can hear him start screaming, essentially, "You motherfucker!" He does not even care. And as he's doing that, Nova's trying to pull Jack off of Bruiser, and she cannot get him off of him.
As this is all going down, a couple of referees get into the ring. When I say couple, I mean the only two. They get into the ring.
Or am I imagining all the face wrestlers on the outside all go in trying to pull each other apart?
Guys go in. All the face wrestlers come in. The referees, they're pulling Jack off, and on the commentary, what does this mean for Rough Remedy, folks? We're out of time. We'll see you next week on RCW Implosion. Without the show.
Good job.
Come to a close.
So I would say, as the camera cuts, because we all know things happen after it cuts still, Jack gets free and gets over and just like wails one on Bruiser before he's pulled off again. And that's where I can see like Onyx in this moment grabs Jack and is like throwing him away from Bruiser.
Yeah, that's the image that fades out, that the show fades out as you doing that as Onyx pulls you off. Okay. All right. So
backstage again.
So after the show, well done everybody, great show, fantastic. Like I said, Onyx, I'm going to match you up next week with Travis. Obviously, we've got everybody kind of in their own feuds now, paired off. It's all looking good. I will say,
a Booker, when you get a second, when you get a second, I would like to talk to you in private with Nova and Jack when you get a second.
Yeah, well, okay, first of all, though, I've got there was a few explicit things, but on this whiteboard back here, which a couple of you decided to ignore.
Jack's just playing decoy. He's not even looking at the Booker like
So it wasn't on mic. However, it was a gymnasium, so it's very obvious. So I've got to do this. Sterling and Jack, I'm going to take $50 off your paycheck for the show. Okay?
Ooh. Jack's so unaffected.
just letting you know that. Just letting you know. So I can say
he was fine. He was like, "Here, take
just
it."
Just so I can show the school factor that I did something. Okay, alrighty. Good show, everybody. Right, is there anything about Bruiser you wanted to speak?
Yep. So at this point, he is gonna pull Jack and Nova and the Booker into a private area so they can talk, and he's like, "That went better than I thought." And I want this to lead to a match that me and Jack have, but I have one little request. He then points to Nova. She needs to be involved. And then he says, I'm thinking either special enforcer, special referee for me and Jack.
I'll think about it. And also, permitting we're in the right setting, permitting that we have the money to do it, because I still have the in my garage. The blow off of this feud, we'll do a glass cage match between you two.
The general excitement out of Jack. I was about to call him by his actual name. Fuck it. The general excitement you guys see out of Toby Jameson, not Gentleman Jack, Toby Jameson, the actual kid from Florida, just like pure fucking excitement, energy radiating from this man hearing that word.
All right, sounds good. Anybody else want to do anything backstage before we finish up the session? No?
All right. I happened to see Sentai, the Ranger, walk past me again. he looked like he wanted to do something. I was like, stop you, man. Just keep walking.
No, I was just doing my job. Yeah.
Keep walking.
Okay.
You don't have a redo again. Come on, keep on walking.
It's business, man. Okay. Well, with that said, folks, we'll wrap it up for this week. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but that's not always a bad thing. So, yeah, next time we will continue, as we've kind of got all of the core members have got singles feuds going on now. So, yeah, we will pick it up next week with Onyx Adams against Travis, the Freak against Sterling, and, of course, Jack against Bruiser. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
All right.